Foundation English 1 Semester 1 Common to all UG first years. Now I'm playing for you 1.1 Love Cycle poem by Chinua Achebe. So let's know about the poet. Chinua Achebe was a Nigerian novelist, poet and essayist. He is popular for his novel Things Fall Apart. You should have read that novel, I suppose. Please read if you have not read. Really, it talks about how people of Nigerian place have suffered. The slaves have suffered. He is a recipient of national and international awards. Chinua Achebe has published short stories and poetry collections. He was greatly admired by Christopher Okigbo, an African poet. His notable works are Arrow of God, A Man of the People, and There Was a Country. So these are the main works of Chinua Achebe, and now we are reading one of his poem. But before that only, I am just giving you a gist of the author, the poet here, and he is a Nigerian novelist. So now let's go and read the poem Love Cycle. At dawn slowly the sun withdraws his long misty arms of embrace. Happy lovers whose exertions leave no aftertaste nor slush of love's combustion. Earth perfumed in dewdrop fragrance wakes to whispers of soft-eyed light. Later he will wear out his temper, plowing the vast acres of heaven and take it out of her in burning darts of anger. Long accustomed to such caprice, she waits patiently for evening when thoughts of another night will restore his mellowness and a power over him. So very short poem I have read for you. You could see it is only in 4 paragraphs he has written, and very neatly states about two things about the earth and the sun. Okay, so we'll read the paraphrase of the poem and let's see to that how far we can understand the poem easily. The opening lines of the poem are portrayed as nature's best act as the sun rises taking the radiance of the morning and embraces the earth. The poet compares the happening of happy lovers. That is, he is personifying two people there. One is earth and one is sun. And he shows how in the morning the sun comes and embraces the earth. That is, it starts loving the earth. And he compares this happening as how happy lovers are. Okay, both embracing one another. They make ardent love towards each other, but the earth is personified as a female, she, the sun as the male. So they are compared to the two people, and one is a male and one is a female. In the morning the scorching heat has made the earth harsh and dry, but when we see this comparison, after some time we could see that earth has been tortured, or like the scorching sun, too much it becomes. See, in the morning fine, it is not that very hot and they're enjoying, they're making love. But as the time passes, as the time becomes a midday, it becomes a scorching sun and it starts giving lot of rays to the earth, and earth feels it like it's scorching him, like it's irritating him a lot. During the evening the moon takes a reflection of the sun and cools down. So what happens? Evening, you could see no sun. Now moon comes in and it starts cooling down the earth. The fragrance of the earth is perfumed by the dewdrops and it wakes up the somberness of the day. So the earth is perfumed of the dewdrops early in the morning and it wakes a somberness, like the day has to begin. So all that is happening because of the morning sun. The soft light makes the sun tired, and he vents out his anger on the earth by plowing the land and creates lots of anger to the earth or the women. So in the morning he wakes up nicely, the day dawns, all that is fine. But as the day goes, but actually the plowing happens, the land gets regenerated, the earth has to live, many living things has to be fed. So all this happens because the sun shines, but still too much at sometimes earth gets angry. So that is how, like, the beautiful love has been showcased by, or portrayed by Chinua Achebe. The explanation implies that literally the son forces himself, which makes the female frustrated. Sometimes it happens amongst the man and the women also. So what happens? He starts forcing his love on her, and so the female gets frustrated. The natural phenomenon reoccurs when the earth meets the sun. So every time when the earth meets the sun, every day it's a cycle, right? So it becomes dark, it becomes day, it becomes dark, it becomes day. So early in the morning it's good, and after that it's scorching, and so this is a repeated cycle. The sun sets in the evening is described as having a romantic relationship. Again, in the evening, the sun is setting down. That time it is again a beautiful romantic relationship which both sun and the earth has. The subdued lover awaits dispassionately as it was harsh and now taking a reign over her. So now she waits patiently for the night to come, and now she is going to be harsh over him. Okay, the woman has been used to be whims and fancies and waits patiently for her turn. So it is sarcastically showing that how women are are subdued, women are suppressed, and they are waiting for their turn. They can't be just like that overwhelmingly or happily or openly stating things over man. So that is what this implies here. Woman has her own patience, like how earth is having her earth is when compared to a women, or women is compared to an earth. That is how you should take. But the circle of life of love cycle continues as a natural phenomenon of binaries occur as sun and moon, day and night, male and female, man and women. This is a cycle. So every time when man has to show his harsh love, female has to be patient with regards to that. But then she too has her own time to show back to the man. That is during when the moon shines in the night time, and that time she takes a upper hand, and that is how the whimsies or her fancies or her patience are described over here. Similarly, the poet says that the lovers have a grudge over the relationships, but they can't forego, they remain as it overturns the love and remains there. So it overturns, like the relationships are strong, right? You cannot leave one another. Both have to stay, both have to live. Then only there will be some phenomena where you can see the growth. Okay, so the earth is compared as a tolerant woman who tolerates suffering for the family. The sun is compared to an arrogant male who treats his lover harshly. The poet beautifully expresses a metaphorical love using the universal truth of natural occurrences. The poem may look very simple, but it has a deep thought stating gender equality, and thus it is a celebrated poem. So how gender equality is? So both male and female are equal. When man is showing, earth is patient. When the earth is taking her upper hand, the sun is patient. So both are a stereotype, both are shown that each and every one is equal to one another. The hidden meaning makes the readers understand the lines of the great poet Shelley: if winter comes, can spring be far behind? So it doesn't happen only between man and women. For anything, for that case, if you are undergoing some sad days, sure you have to wait for some happy days. Or if it is going to be happy days, sure you have to be welcoming your sad days too, because it is a cycle. Man has to live both happy days and the sad days in his lifetime. So it's a cycle. So that is what, like, he is comparing this line or the hidden lines of what Shelley told those days: if winter comes, can spring be far behind? So this is how this Chinua Achebe poem is compared over here in this love cycle. So when we take glossary, it is slush, stupidity, plow, dig, harrow, or exertion is an effort, combustion, burning, mellow, gentle, caprice is whimsy. And then when we go to the next it's going to be question answer session. What does the sun do? The sun withdraws its long misty sunrays to embrace the earth through its shadow. Then give the meaning of lump combustion. Dispassionate lover does not fulfill and hence ignites sparks and everlasting desire. Who waits patiently? The earth or the female lover waits patiently till the moon comes and is empowered. Explain the poetic device. You can see the comparison male and female. The sun and the earth is personified. The imagery soft-eyed monster plowing the vast acres of heaven and take it. So all this becomes your comparison. You can read it and you can reproduce it in your answer papers. Reference to the love cycle. Chinua explains that the love cycle recurs daily as night and day, as man and female would love. It happens with the desire of lovers as earth would wait for the moon. So that is how the difference is. So nicely read, nicely explained. Please do understand the lines and try to bring in what Achebe is trying to teach for you in this lesson, in this poem. Thank you. Meet you in the next video.